The Museum of the Future in Dubai takes the visitors on an experimental journey, transporting them to the year 2071. The museum is set to connect thinkers from around the world and highlight the outstanding achievements in technology and scientific discoveries that will shape the future ahead of us. The museum will display promising concepts that can influence the way we live. The museum will help motivate the young generation to explore and aim high. A generation inspired to innovate will carry the nation forward. The Future Museum is a huge investment and a step in the right direction in every aspect. The building was conceived as an architectural and cultural icon and has been designed by architect Shaun Killa. In fact, the museum itself has been designed with the help of AI, and its facade made of glass panels has been cut precisely with the help of robotic arms. The structural wonder has already been ranked among the 14 most beautiful museums of the planet by National Geographic and has already won an international award for its design and structure. The calligraphy contains three poetic quotes from United Arab Emirates Vice President and Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. One of the quotes read, "The future belongs to those who can imagine it, design it, and execute it. It is not something you await but rather create." In one exhibit, visitors venture to a space station 600 miles above the Earth to imagine how the moon could be transformed to provide renewable energy for the Earth. Another spot whisks visitors to a digitally recreated Amazon rainforest where they can observe different species but also take a look at parts of the forest they might not be seen with their own eyes. There is also focus on DNA sampling and genetics on one of the floors of the museum. However, while the fourth and the fifth floors of the museum are technology driven, the third floor is completely opposite and it sends a strong message. The message in the third floor is that there is also a need to take the technology hats off and to focus on oneself as a human being. The human being has been the core of the past, is the core of the present, and will continue to the core of the future. Without us focusing on our well-being, our senses, and our interaction, none of the technological advancement would make sense because they simply would not be sustainable. The second floor of the museum focuses on the near future and the more tangible product that we can expect to see in the next 2 or 3 years, like autonomous cars and robotic arms, while the first floor is for children called Future Heroes. The museum's Arab influence included a meditation space that is part of a larger sensory experience guided by vibration, light, and water. These three elements were important to life for tribes in the Arabian Peninsula. The Future Museum is located next to the Emirates Tower on Sheikh Zayed Road. Museum of the Future Dubai tickets is 145 AED for adults and children over the age of 3. Children younger than 3 get free entry.